Wednesday, March 18th. So this is my first attempt to reach out under our new situation. Just take baby steps for now. I know everybody's getting impatient. You've been flooded, I'm sure, with lots of messages from the district and other teachers. I'm just going to take it slow to start with. And the first thing I want to say to you is a big thank you. So for all of you that were in my classrooms for the last week, you may have recently been notified that we had a staff member who tested positive for the coronavirus. And all those annoying habits that we changed, like not having our phones out and about, not eating in class, not sharing Chromebooks with each other, trying to maintain some sort of distance, you very likely limited the spread of that virus. And from my perspective, someone who is under immunotherapy, I can only say thank you. You know, any of you that you may have potentially kept that from spreading to me, which in my case can be a life-threatening condition. So thank you for that. And once again, science guides us in the right direction. So we're not going to talk so much about what we can be doing yet. We just want to say to you that if you didn't wrap up the unit, matter and energy and ecosystems, and you want to do that, I encourage you to do that. And what you see on your screen is what was the final day. Friday the 13th. Too bad I'm not superstitious, or I might wonder, wow, the last day of school is Friday the 13th. This is the assessment. We should have been on schedule, finished with lesson 4.4 of the assessment, which means the multiple choice and the 2 short answers. So this is what the agenda looked like on March 13th, our final day together, in case you weren't there or you forgot. I know last time I looked, there were not a lot of submissions. So I just can encourage you to do that. We were all kids once, those of us that are adults, and one thing we want to try to convince you of is not shutting down, not imagining that this is all of a sudden a long summer break. We know, studying human minds, that you don't just get smart by growing up. A 40-year-old is not more educated than a 12-year-old if they weren't doing anything to become educated along the way. Right? They say the only thing that matters, or the only thing that's, what is that? Age. You know, age only matters with wine and cheese. You need to make a concerted effort to stay educated, and you should be slightly disappointed we're not meeting together every day, and not overly excited. And something tells me that excitement might wear off to boredom and then wishing we were all together again. Anything you finish, mark is done in classroom. And you will be hearing from me again soon. I decided to include my pretty face in this webcam view. So, and also I know you're going to be reading lots of skyward messages, and I'm here in my nerd station and able to come to you in video and audio. So I'm going to do that just because I think it's a little more personal and makes it kind of feel like we were before we left. So with that, I'll sign off. Tomorrow, each day, I'll be producing something for you, even if it's just a little how you doing message. And then there'll be avenues that you can communicate back and forth to me. But remember, Classroom is always live. I'm going to turn comments on in Classroom. That way you can comment between each other as well. You currently can send me messages by commenting, but now I'm going to allow you to cross message because it won't be a distraction in the classroom. It'll be a benefit. So with that, that's my Wednesday, March 18th message. Talk to you again tomorrow.